my story straight. My friends are in the bathroom, getting higher than the Empire State. My lover, she's waiting for me just across the bar. My seat's been taken by some sunglasses, asking about a scar. And I know I gave it to you months ago. I know you're trying to forget, but between the drinks and subtle things, the holes in my apologies, you know, I'm trying hard to take it back. So if by the time the bar closes and you feel like falling down, I'll carry you home tonight. We are young.
I knew God was with me. I always used to pray. My prayer was I asked God not to let the devil kill me out here while I was in the streets before I could get back. But I said, if you give me one more chance at life and music, I promise you, I'm going to shout you out and I'm going to testify and we're going to have a little church up in there.
I'm blessed. Waking up, thanking God. Every day is feeling just like Sunday. Wifey fly by my side. Green light, everything is going my way. Riding clean, living dreams. Just left the barber and I'm feeling like Midas. Heard him say, give him praise. What's in the water got you acting like this? Ain't a day go by that I don't try to thank the Lord up above. And if you wonder why I'm loving life, come close and I tell you what's up. Ask me how I'm doing, I'm blessed, yes. Living every moment, no regrets. Smile up on my face, I'm like, oh, yes, I'm blessed, yes, I'm blessed, yes. Ask me how I'm doing, I'm blessed, yes. Living every moment, no regrets. Smile up on my face, I'm like, oh, yes, I'm blessed, yes, I'm blessed, yes. Playing cards, laughing hard, barbecuing, waking up the whole block. Music loud, turning out. Little kids are breaking out the bus stop. Life is good, really good. And every moment, no, I can't forget. I gotta say, I won't change. You're the reason that I am like this. Ain't a day go by that I don't try to thank the Lord up above. And if you wonder why I'm loving life, come close and I tell you what's up. Ask me how I'm doing, I'm blessed, yes. Living every moment, no regrets. Smile up on my face, I'm like, oh, yes, I'm blessed, yes, I'm blessed, yes.
found another way. I know it's trouble all around, trying to tear us all down, but I gotta thank God for every day above ground. Know the devil working day and night, but I look him in the eyes and you a damn lie. And I know I could've died 89 times. I'm still around because of his work, not because of mine. And I'm up on the doing time, got a message for you. Might be stressing now, but there's a blessing coming. And when it do through all the party and the nonsense, just take some time to thank God for what he done. When you ponder, you run with come with them negative comments, trying to get you to do something. You better not follow them dummies, I swear. I declare so much power in prayer. You had no idea, God is all right here. I'm blessed.
Yes, living every moment, no regret. Smile up on my face, I'm like, oh yes, I'm blessed. I'm blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed. Ask me how I'm doing, I'm blessed. Yes, living every moment, no regrets. Smile up on my face, I'm like, oh yes, I'm blessed. Yes, I'm blessed. Yes, I'm blessed. I'm blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed. I'm blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed. I'm blessed, I'm blessed, y'all. I'm blessed. Everything is going my way, right and clean, living dreams. Just left the barber and I'm feeling like Midas. Heard him say, give him praise. What's in the water got you acting like this? Ain't a day go by that I don't try to thank the Lord up above. And if you wonder why I'm loving life, I'm close and I tell you what's up.
Listen.
Green light, everything is going my way, right and clean, living dreams. Just left the barber and I'm feeling like Midas. Heard him say, give him praise. What's in the water got you acting like this? Ain't a day go by that I don't try to thank the Lord up above. And if you wonder why.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. It was there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free? And the home of the brave.
Company 1, Company 2, Company retreat.
Good morning, everyone. Give me 1 second, because you know I can't see. Everyone, please have a seat. Good morning, graduates, parents, family, staff, and friends. Welcome to the commencement ceremony for the class of 2022. This is the 16th graduating class of BSSJ, and I could not be prouder than I am right now to be presiding over the first graduating class since I have been the principal of BSSJ. Your future is so bright. You have had to show unprecedented resilience during a pandemic of proportions that have not been seen in a century. Thankfully, technology allowed education to continue. Some of you thrived. Some of you struggled. But seeing you today means that you all persevered. You did not do it alone. As the world came to a halt, the sun and moon continued to rise and fall. Parents and loved ones had to continue the responsibility of making sure that you were fed, safe, and ensuring that you still continued your educational pursuits. Educators, and all of you here had to provide you with the education that you are entitled to and still manage the well-being of their own families and loved ones. Some of you had to take an added responsibility of doing what you had to do to survive. We lived with fear. We lived with uncertainty. Some of us are still living with the residual scares of COVID-19. But in the immortal words of Maya Angelou, you still you rise. What doesn't kill you make you stronger. By now you guys should be strong, right? So fill in your own blank for that, but in your heads, please, all right? Leave here today knowing that you are the sum of everything you have experienced to this moment. Every experience from here until the rest of your days will continue to accumulate and result in the shining star you are destined to become. Do not place limits on yourself. I believe more than ever that education is the great equalizer. Knowledge is a keystroke away and literally at your fingertips. Whether your future means going to college or entering the workforce, you should always be learning. When you leave these walls today, continue to demand the best of yourself so that you can work for a more just tomorrow for you, your families, your friends, and your community. And if you're feeling ambitious, the world. Congratulations. Still me. All right, so let's introduce your first valedictorian. To the stage, can we please have Kimberly Barsola?
Good morning. Good morning, family, friends, faculty, and of course, good morning to the graduating class of 2022. I want to start off by saying we made it. It's been 4 long, crazy years. Those we wish for this moment to come since we first walked through these doors. I'll admit, I'm sad it's here and it's time to say goodbye. Some of us are going off to college, some of us will begin working, and others may even join the military. However, it does not matter where any of us go because we will always have the memories we made together and the bonds we formed throughout these years. Like Richard Bach wrote, the bond that links your true family is not one of blood, but of respect and joy in each other's life. To think that there was actually life before COVID is really weird. It's been the biggest part of anyone's life, and no matter how much times go by, it seems like it won't ever end. However, life did exist before COVID. While writing the speech, I couldn't help but to think about the advisory trip we went on as freshmen and all the other trips after, or being stressed about the first region exams and thinking I'd never get them done. But what's even more weird is to think about how different that Kimberly was to the Kimberly who's standing here before you today. None of this would be possible without all the help and support that I received. And I want to take a moment to thank those who's helped me to get where I am. First, my parents, my mom and dad, for always making sure I had everything I needed to be successful. Both my sisters for being my biggest inspirations to be successful. My friends, because without you guys, these last few years would be impossible. I want to thank Mr. Gibbs, because you always gave me a place to go at the school that I could be with that kids. Lastly, and certainly not least, I want to thank all my teachers for never giving up on me. I want to congratulate each and every one of you for all the hard work you put in these last few years. I wish you nothing but the very, very best. Thank you.
Thank you, Kimberly. My name is Michael Bolt. I will be presenting our co-valedictorian. But first, I would like to say thank you to our community. So can we give a round of applause to all of the parents, grandparents, aunties, uncles, and also students. Please give a rousing round of applause to all of your teachers and the people who helped you get here. Thank you. Our co-valedictorian is Kimberly Escamilla, and we would like to call her, I'm sorry, Victoria Escamilla, and we'd like to call her up to the stage now. Thank you.
Good morning, families, friends, and staff of BSSJ. I am Victoria Escamilla, and I would like to take the time to thank you all for coming to celebrate the class of 2022. Although I have only attended BSSJ for 2 years, there's something that all high schoolers and even the rest of the world have in common. For the past 2 years, our lives were changed by COVID-19. COVID has not only altered the high school experience, but as well changed our lives. Now, although COVID-19 impacted our lives, it didn't stop us, the class of 2022, from sharing laughs and special moments with each other. Although there were other obstacles that I had to endure besides COVID-19, those obstacles didn't stop me from meeting people that were there for me when I needed them. From teachers to students, I had supportive people by my side throughout my 2 years at BSSJ. Raymond and Galilea were the first friends I made at BSSJ. They were supportive and were there for me. They were people I was able to open up to and didn't think of me any differently. They weren't the only people that were there for me, however. I would also like to thank some teachers. These aren't all the teachers that were there for me, but these are some. Mr. Tahaji, Mr. Johnston, and especially Mr. Nitzberg. You three were there for me in times where I felt lost and helpless. You three were there for me when I needed someone to confide in, someone to cry to, or even just someone to simply talk to. You three did so much for me, and because of that, I will forever be grateful. Overall, my time in BSSJ, I have learned many lessons that I shall take with me. Now, to the class of 2022, I wish you all the best in your future endeavors, and I hope that you cherish the happy memories that you made during your time in BSSJ. As we step into the future, I challenge my fellow graduates to write your story the way you intended, and to never let anyone's negative words change what you want to be. I wish you all the best, and congrats again to us, the class of 2022.
Okay, we're going to make a couple of adjustments. Is Miss Francine Strike here? Okay. Is Eric Martin Dillon here? All right. So we're going to go right into, I know that one of those people are like on their way right now, so just give us a minute. And we're going to go, in the meantime, we're going to go into awards and acknowledgements by the 12th grade faculty.
Today is a beautiful day to graduate. Congratulations, guys. Thank you for the 4 years, guys.
So we're going to start with Ms. Ferreira, who is going to present the award for the Biliteracy Seal.
Buenos días, soy la señorita Ferreira, la profesora de español y español avanzado. Bienvenidos a todos. I'm happy to report that here at BSSJ we help our students recognize the value of their academic success and see the tangible benefits of being bilingual. In doing so, we implemented the Seal of Biliteracy. The Seal of Biliteracy recognizes the value of being bilingual and encourages students to pursue being bilingual in a multilingual world. What does it mean to have the Seal of Biliteracy? To have the Seal of Biliteracy means that the New York State recognizes high school graduates who have studied and attained a high level of proficiency in English and another language. In this case, I am happy to present 5 graduates who will be graduating with the Seal of Biliteracy in English and Spanish. When you hear your name, come up to the stage. Kimberly Barzola. Jessica Valle. Brian Pérez. Felicidades, te lo pone, no sé que te cabe con él. Te lo pone. Samia Saligaña Cosquillo. Felicidades. Se la pones aquí. Ruth Tuala Polaquiza. I want to end by saying that I want to thank all the parents, the community, the teachers for always helping and encouraging our students to speak 1 or more languages. Hopefully we will continue, and next year we might be graduating students not only with Spanish, but maybe with Arabic. So thank you all. Quiero terminar dándole las gracias a los padres, a los maestros y a la comunidad por apoyar a los alumnos a que hablen más de un idioma. Ahora graduamos alumnos con el idioma español y probablemente en el próximo año vamos a graduar alumnos con el idioma árabe también. Muchas gracias.
Honorable Keisha Allen is a civil court judge in Brooklyn, New York. She was born and raised in Brownsville, Brooklyn, where she worshiped at Westminster Bethany Presbyterian Church in Brooklyn. It was within that community that her spiritual faith and dedication to service was first fostered. Judge Allen is a graduate of Nazareth Regional High School and Bryant University in Smithfield, Rhode Island, where she earned her Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a concentration in accounting. While in college, she became acutely aware of the inequitable treatment of people of color as it related to higher education, work, and compensation. It was those observations that drove her desire to become an attorney. She then attended Texas Southern University's Thurgood Marshall School of Law, where she earned a Juris Doctorate degree and began focusing on volunteer work with nonprofit organizations. Those efforts energized her passion for social justice and youth empowerment. As an active member of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated and the Social Action Director of the State of New York, she was mentored numerous Black and brown young people by organizing and facilitating educational and leadership development opportunities. Her work in the area of social activism is an offshoot of her prior 18-year career as an attorney. During that time, she became a skilled corporate attorney. The area of her practice that was most proud of was her work assisting minority and women-owned businesses. During the past decade, while mentoring hundreds of promising New York City students, she witnessed the direct and debilitating impact that gaps in the educational system can have on students, especially those in the Black and brown community. To address this unsettling trend, Judge Allen founded Elite Vision Enterprises, LLC, in 2015, which provided leadership development programs to inner city schools and minority-owned businesses. She is also the co-founder of Collegiate MINDS Inc., Minds Inc., a nonprofit organization focused on highlighting STEM careers and assisting middle-income families with financing higher education. Judge Allen is currently an active member of Mount Moriah AME Church, an avid traveler, a loving wife, godmother, and mentor to many. Her unrelenting desire to serve the community with fairness, integrity, compassion are the tools she uses to drive her to be a true servant to others. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce you to Judge Keisha Allen.
Well, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Oh no, graduates. So first thing is I'm not boring, so I don't expect you to bore me. Good morning, graduates. How are you this morning? Are we awake? Are we alive? Blessings today. Good morning, everyone. Buenos dias. Okay, my name is the Honorable Judge Keisha Aline, and I would like to thank the staff of Brooklyn School for Social Justice, family, friends, for allowing me to be before you graduates for a brief minute. I know what it's like, okay? I remember those days. So when Principal Cooper asked me to speak today, he told me that the topic was all about your journey to excellence, your journey to excellence. So I thought, all right, you're about to go into Bushwick to speak to the school about social justice issue, the School of Social Justice, in a time when social justice is a big thing. These are the hot topics. So what I started thinking about is, what should I speak to you today about? What should I bring to you today? And the question that I want to ask is, whose shoulders do you stand on? I want you all to say, whose shoulders do you stand on? Come on, whose shoulders do you stand on, right? Because that's the thought that I want you to have today as we talk about this today. As a newly elected judge, I want to tell you whose shoulders I stand on. I stand before you on the shoulders of Macon Boylan Allen. I'm sure many of you have not heard him, but he was the first African-American lawyer in 1816. I stand before you on the shoulders of Charlotte E. Ray, who was the first African-American female attorney in 1850. I stand before you on the shoulders of Thurgood Marshall. I'm sure many of you have heard Thurgood Marshall, who was the first Supreme Court justice in 1967. I stand before you today on the shoulders of women like Sonia Sotomayor, who is the first Supreme Court justice, Hispanic Supreme Court justice in 2009. I stand before you on the shoulders of my aunt, who is Veronica Morgan Price, who was the first African-American judge prosecutor in Houston, Texas in 1975. All of these pioneers were presented with an opportunity in a time of adversity, just like this, time of adversity, and they chose to rise to the occasion. So the question to you is, will you rise to the occasion? But each one of them, in taking on their new role, understood that they had a duty to seize the moment and to carve out a path for others to follow. So when these people took their roles, they had no idea that they would be birthing a generation of 1.3 African-American lawyers to come before them. That's right? And purely because they paved the way and showed us that it was possible. So what I want you to do today, graduates, what I want you to do today is I want you to think about whose shoulders do you stand on? Is it mom and dad who came to this country to give you the opportunity for a better life? Is it a teacher or a guidance counselor who has consistently poured into you and shown you that your opportunities are endless if you apply yourself? Who has paved the way for you to be here today? Who is that? Who has given you the opportunity to be this young, bright scholar full of talent and zeal? But most importantly, I want you to think about what you will do with this opportunity to be a college student. It has been said, to whom much is given, much is expected. To whom much is given, much is expected. In your new role as a college student, it is understood that you all are scholars. All of you are smart. But your job as a newly minted college student or a newly minted graduate is to also remember to seize the opportunity to be a role model. I charge everyone in here to seize the opportunity to be a role model. Advocates for change. This is the School of Social Justice. Be an advocate for change. And most importantly, a servant of your communities. For many of you graduating in a pandemic like this, or coming out of pandemic, a panorama, whatever you want to call it, a panpiece, whatever you want to call it, a pandemic, you did not think this was possible. It was not all that you planned. It was not what you stood for. It was not your time. But I applaud you for your efforts in continuing to strive for scholastic excellence in spite of adversity. But it does not stop here. It does not stop here. What you do with this new level of achievement should have other people looking back at you to say, they are proud to be standing on your shoulders. You must make the most of this opportunity no matter what the circumstances lie before you. No other graduating class will have the same experiences that you have had. So relish in that thought. This is your time to deep dive into learning, value the art of networking, engage in explorative conversations about race, nationality, and culture. This is what the social justice your school has taught you to do. These are the key things, along with grades, that will help make high-achieving students true scholars. And if this pandemic has taught you nothing else, it should have taught you that time waits for no one. And when the opportunity presents itself, you must be ready. All of these words I'm saying to you are the personal statement or my personal testament to my life story. During the pandemic, I watched all of the racial injustices and the political fighting, and one day I was presented with an opportunity. A call came for me to run for judge, and I capitalized on that moment because I knew that winning would be immeasurable. I would be able to do things just like I'm doing right now, empowering my community. This little black girl from Brownsville, Brooklyn, the other side of Brooklyn, a judge? Most people don't think of that. Most people don't think that great things come out of Brownsville, come out of Bushwick, but they do. We are them. That's us, right? And so, you must be prepared. So graduates, I charge you to make groundbreaking initiatives. and programming as you enter into college. As you step out of these four walls, I guess we're outside right now, but as you step outside, make sure that you are making groundbreaking moves, okay? I charge you to think about the things in your communities that you could be advocates for change for. You must take every opportunity to empower someone else. You must take every opportunity to make change. You must take every opportunity that when you see that there are injustices, things that are social action areas that you can improve on, that you take a stand and you step in. This world is depending on you. This world is depending on you as a graduate to come in and make change. That's what a true scholar is. Someone who impacts their community regardless of where they come from, regardless of how much money they have, regardless of where their parents came from, regardless of whether their parents are immigrants or whether their parents are from right here. They matter and they make a change. So I say to you, each and every one of you matter. Each and every one of you have the opportunity to make change if you have the drive. So today, graduates, as you walk out of this space, I want you to think about whose shoulders you stand on. Whose shoulders do you stand on? And when you think about that and you come to your answer, think about how much higher you can go when you stand on their shoulders, how much more you can see, and how much more you can be. So today, graduates, congratulations. Family, I want to say to you, they did not get here without you. They're only here because of you. So we thank you. And my charge to my parents and family is that it doesn't stop here today. You have to continue to pour into these young people in order for them to be successful. They need guidance. They need love. In this tumultuous world, with all of these different decisions, I'm a civil court judge, and I sit here and I look at the Supreme Court and what happened last week. It is important that we make sure that our children know what's going on, that they see things beyond just today, because the impact of these things directly affect them, because they are the ones that are going to be living, working, and fighting in this world. So family, continue to do all of what you have done here today times 15, okay? So I thank you for having me here. Thank you, graduates, for this brief time. As you change this tassel over, I want you to change your thought processes as well into making sure that you are a true advocate for change and a true advocate for social justice. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Judge Allen. That being said, I want to take them up. Thank you, yes. So I think that this is the perfect time that I'm gonna go off script for about a minute. But I want all of you to stand up for a minute. All of the graduates. I want you to turn around and face all of the parents and all the teachers for whose shoulders you stand on. And thank you. Give them a round of applause. All right, be seated. Thank you. So I'm going to ask again, is Ms. Strike here? Okay, so we're going to go on with the ceremony, and we're going to do the award for the Jesse Strike Kest Award.
Good morning. Congratulations, class of 2022. For those who don't know, my name is Samantha Chu, and I will be presenting the Jesse Strike Kest Scholarship. Jesse Strike Kest was a kind, optimistic, determined, and hardworking young teacher at BSSJ who lost her life in a tragic accident during Superstorm Sandy. A graduate of Edward R. Murrow High School, her teachers there inspired her to pursue a career in education and to become a tireless advocate for her students at the Bushwick School for Social Justice. She worked long hours to ensure that their academic and emotional needs were met. Jesse's work at the Bushwick School for Social Justice was only a small part of the impact she had on the world. She touched many lives with her advocacy for animal rights and social justice. Jessie was a fierce warrior for fairness, equality, and positive change. Her short time at the Bushwick School for Social Justice proved to all around her how much of an impact one person can make. The Jesse Strike Kest Memorial Fund provides annual scholarships to students from Brooklyn who most exemplified the spirit of Jesse Strike Kest in their perseverance, kindness towards others, and deep commitment to social justice. For those who will be receiving the award today, please come up to the stage. The first Jesse Strike Kest Scholarship Award goes to Kimberly Barzola. And the second Jesse Strike Kest Scholarship goes to Leslie Cordero. Congratulations to our two scholarship award winners.
Thank you. So today again is a good day for what? Yes, to graduate. Very well. So, buenos días a todos los padres que están aquí. Mi nombre es Tinorca Ogando. Yo soy la consejera de los niños del 12 grado. Gracias por su confianza. Thank you, everyone. Again, my name is Tinorca Ogando. I am the 12th grade guidance counselor. So, thank you again for being here. Thank you for your trust. And before we continue with the program, just a few house cleaning procedures that we need to take care of. So at the end of the event, every senior is invited to go to the table on my right to pick up a package that will have either certificates, your transcript, report card, and also your high school diploma. So everybody has to be there at the end signing the form to collect those materials. Al final de la ceremonia, los estudiantes que se están graduando tienen que pasar a la mano derecha mía en una mesa para que recojan un certificado, perdón, un sobre que va a tener sus certificados, va a tener también su diploma de la escuela secundaria. All right? Okay, so now we are going to call on stage one of your teachers who is going to present the award for the New York State Attorney General, and that is Mr. Johnston. So what Mr. Johnston is going to do, he's gonna call your names, and as your names are called, you guys will stand up to be acknowledged. Your certificates will be on your envelope. Thank you.
Good morning. I am deeply proud to announce the Triple C Award for Commitment, Character, and Courage for a selection of students who not only showed all three, but showed determination throughout this pandemic and throughout their 4 years of school here. So to begin the Triple C Award of Commitment, Character, and Courage for the New York State Attorney General's Letitia James Award, I first announce Tatiana Lett. Stand. Second, would like to announce Luisa Molina Bello. Jasmine Molina Gomez. Brian Perez. Braylon Rosario. John Rosario. Jennifer Ceviche. Maribel Tamakisa, Ruth Tuola Pauquisa, Katie Tusa Criollo, Sir Patience Watson, Jennifer Sanchez, Anthony Hernandez, Raymond Medina, and last but not least, Samia Cigano Cosquillo. Congratulations, graduates. You guys have a beautiful future ahead of you, and I can't wait to see it.
Congratulations!
Thank you, Mr. Johnston. So I want to make sure that we understand why some young people are not being called on stage. It's just that the representative of that particular award is not here. And so we want to make sure that that person, you know, is here representing what they are offering you guys. So now we're gonna move on to the next award, and we do have that person here. We have a teacher from BSSJ, and that is Mr. Tahaji. He's coming on stage to announce the award.
Short people. No. I know, everybody's so tiny. Jeez. I know how it works. Jeez. I know how it works. Everybody relax. I don't want to move it because everybody else is short. It's loose here at the headpiece. It's the fact that that's loose. There. Thank you. Perfect. Excellent, everybody. We did it together. Oh, good morning, graduates, family, friends, teachers. How are you, staff? You guys made it. All right. I'm here to present the Harry and Maureen Berkey Award for Integrity, Scholarship, and Community Service, presented by me, Mr. Tahaji. Harry and Maureen were both educators at Lindenhurst Senior High School, where I attended, where they met and were married. Harry taught science, and Maureen taught English. They were both two of the most beloved teachers in the building who inspired countless students, including myself. They always found time to foster relationships with their students and give back to the community whenever they could. Harry passed away in August of 2020, and this award allows Maureen and Harry to reach out to another community and give back through one of their pupils. And the characteristics that they wanted to focus on were integrity, scholarship, and community service. Integrity being the practice of being honest and showing a consistent and uncompromising adherence to strong moral and ethic principles and values. Scholarship meaning the academic study or achievement of learning of a high level. And community service is work performed for the benefit and betterment of their community without any compensation. And this award is different in that the students don't apply for it, but the teachers and the staff in the building nominate students who they believe meet these characteristics. And through all the nominations, the one that was chosen as the best was nominated by Dinorco Ogando for a student who met all these requirements and more. And that student is Maribel Tamakiza. Now, unfortunately, because of COVID, part of the award is not here yet, so we're going to have to give it to her. But she's awarded a small award through Miss Berkey and a prize. It's a map of life. The map of life represents how the world is represented through our students here in the world. The map of life represents the diversity and vision that the school has and projects out into the world when you guys graduate. It also shows that we need more of you in this world, and we need more of your impact. And that when you have it, it's a reminder of what you need to be when you leave here. They say most men live lives of quiet desperation and go to their grave with their song still in them. And that is something that all of you cannot and will not do. When you leave here, we all need you to go out there and blaze your path and be everything that you want and more. And students like Maribel and all of you in attendance now have that in you. And we want you and need you to show that, because the world needs more of you. You are not a slave to where you were born or what you were born into. You can be and will be more than that. And I want you all to remember that. So it's been an honor being your teacher and having you here for these years. Congratulations.
So there is a song in Spanish that says, La lluvia no daña mi fiesta. La lluvia no daña mi graduación. Okay, so that's for you guys. Anyways, so now we're gonna call on stage one of your teachers as well, who will be announcing the recipients for the New York State Academic Scholarship. We're asking those young people to stand up when they hear their names. Mr. Wright, please, can you come on stage?
Hi, everyone. So we have 4 of these students that have this award. New York State gives 8,000 of these, and we have 4 kids here today. There's one $1,500 winner and 3 $500 scholarship winners. So when I call your name, just stand up. Our winner of the $1,500 scholarship is Victoria Escamilla. Our winner of the $500 scholarship is Leslie Cordero. Another winner of $500 is Kimberly Barzola. And our final $500 winner is Yuri Pena. So enjoy. Thank you.
How did you bring this down for me? That's better. Okay. So now we're moving on to the next one, and this award is going to be presented by one of our administrators because this set of awards is coming from the Association of School Administrators. So Ms. Chu, please come on stage. And when your names are called, you can come on stage.
The first award for student leadership goes to Juana Rojas. The leadership award to Yuri Peña. And the final award, the Blanche Schwartz Award, goes to Noel Ramirez. Thank you.
Whoops. Thank you, Ms. Chu. Careful there. Slippery. So the next award is from the Congresswoman Nydia Velázquez office. And we're going to ask the young people that when you hear your name, you stand up to be acknowledged. And we're going to call on stage Ms. Barcliffe.
Good morning. I am so proud of class 2022. I am presenting the Congresswoman Nydia Velázquez Award, and this award is to students who have demonstrated academic excellence. Will Victoria Escamillo please come to the stand? And the second award goes to Jessica Valle.
So this is the last of the awards that we have for today. And we want to mention that this is the first time the BSSJ it's awarding what is called the Dream Act Scholarship Award. And this award is going to be presented by Ms. Sonia Sendoya, representing Make the Road New York.
Thank you, Mr. Norca. Good morning, buenos días a todos. ¿Cómo están? You good? Awesome. Well, it's an honor and a privilege to stand here, literally, and present this award to a special student. I'm also going to be translating this specifically. Es un honor y un privilegio de estar aquí con ustedes y presentar este reconocimiento a este estudiante. The award is presented to a scholar who embodies the hard work and dedication to academic achievement while continuing to overcome adversities with grace and determination. Este reconocimiento se otorga a un estudiante que encarna el trabajo arduo y la dedicación al logro académico mientras continúa superando las adversidades con gracia y con determinación. Y este reconocimiento va a Sheila Las Luisa Poalacín.
Okay, so the time has come. Ha llegado el momento that we celebrate. Yeah, you could clap. You can clap. Clap it up. Clap it up. Yep. So the time has come when we call you all on stage one by one. I don't know. But we are going to continue with the program, and Miss Whitley is not going to present. Oh, it's the slideshow. Guys, I am so sorry. Get ready for tears.
So we're moving right along. We're making sure that that we try and beat this rain. It's been holding up so far, so good. So someone is on our side. Just to give you a little bit of a warning, there was a little bit of technical difficulty, so there will be no music. Sorry about that, but you will get to see yourselves throughout the 4 years.
Hi, how'd it work out?
I was just, yeah, I mean, I think it's fine. It seems like it kicks forward a little bit. There you go. Does it look flush? I think that's good, yeah, that's good. And then if we can get confirmation from Whitley that that's where she wants it to be. Yep.
Thank you. I need the other one. I need the three of them. All four mics. We get ready to do our song after the slideshow.
Or after this?
Yeah, I need them. Because we see coming out the morning. I need them. Yes. Take yours. So put them on.
I'm not going to put them on. I can put them on.
All of them. All of them. So, yes. Honey, put your stuff down. You're not gonna know that name.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Just let us do it, Mr. Coop. We don't have a mic. We have the mic. We have the mic, so we have it.
So this piece I'm quickly talk about is probably the most exciting piece besides the actual giving
We don't know. No.
So I would like to introduce a musical selection.
Thank you.
By Jim Kelly. I'm just gonna say Jim Kelly. Luisa Molina. And Pablo
Again, please. Cue again, please.
I've been walking with my face onto the sun.
Sing, girl!
Weight on my shoulder, a bullet in my gun. Oh, I got eyes on the back of my head. You think it's against around. I do what I can, what I can, what I can for my people. When the clouds roll back and the stars fill the night, that's when I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home, far across the river. Can you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer? Gonna keep on keeping on. I can feel it in my bones. Early in the morning, before the sun begins to shine, we're gonna start moving today toward a separating night. I can't wait to do marijuana. You know I gotta make your mind. Got to make up mind. And I don't mind if I lose any blood on the way to salvation. And I fight with the strength that I got until I die. So I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home, far across the river. Can you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer? Gonna keep on keeping on. And I know
This one for the struggle, this one is for the pain. We made it through every level, rebelling in the game. Stable reserved to eat, gotta work so you can feast. If you cannot take that stand, then you don't deserve a seat. Where we from, we supposed to lose, so all that we knew was hustle. And every step of the way, we making it out the jungle. Glad to say that we did it. I'm flexing with every muscle, cause you cannot see the picture. If you on the puzzle, was kids on the block. We didn't know what we was doing. Picked up the mic, preaching, they watching before I knew it. If I could follow my dreams, then you can follow them too. So everybody turn up for class of the 22. Yeah, stand up, stand up. Everybody put your hands up. Came along when my mama told me pick your bands up. Watch me, I'm a star now. Shine and make you proud. People that keep me going, the people that be doubting me. Call me a monster, but that ain't what my mama made. I'ma keep shining and shining until you feel the greatness. For all the times I ain't feel good, but now I feel amazing. Yeah, I feel amazing. Yeah, that's really crazy. I can feel it, yo. I feel it. I can feel it in my bones.
I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. Hey, I can feel it. Stand up, everybody.
Check.
Here, Mr. Cooper. Mr. Cooper. Cooper. Oh, he got it. Okay. Here, let him. They started off on the Is it okay?
All right, was that something? Thank you so much, Jim Kelly, Pablo Almonte, and our own 2022 graduate, Luisa Molina. Without further ado, we're going to go right into the conferring of diplomas.
So again, we just want to remind scholars that your diplomas will be on the right-hand side of the stage. You look for Miss Barcliffe. She will be making sure that you get your diploma. Okay.
She's here? No?
Okay, ready? Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Okay, because we're ready.
Kanan Abdullah.
Mokhtar Al-Jafai.
Angel Andagana Pilapanta.
Shanice Anderson.
Brenda Andino Zuniga.
Felix Aquino.
Marvin Baltazar.
Kimberly Barsola.
Kashmir Brown.
Pamela Camacho.
Jonathan Casaguano.
Jason Chavez.
Rosa Concepcion.
Leslie Cordero.
Luis de la Cruz.
Victoria Escamilla.
Wilmer Espinal.
Fabián Ferreira.
Benny Galindez.
Shania George.
Angela Gonzalez.
Brawley Gonzalez.
Franklin Guana Nola.
Anthony Hernandez.
Dulce Hernandez Herrera.
Kevin Jimenez.
Sheila La Suiza Polacin.
Tatiana Lett.
Lynn Menato Zaruma.
Edison May Sanchez.
Brianna Marshall.
Anton Martinez.
Ruben Matsakisa La Suiza.
Raymond Medina.
Gerlyn Melende.
Sean Melendez.
Isaiah Mojica.
Luisa Molina.
Jasmine Molina Gomez.
Joanne Simora.
Juri Pena.
Brian Perez.
Nelly Paulacin.
Jasmine Prince.
Jefferson Kinatoa.
Moises Kinatoa.
Noel Ramirez.
Jason Rivera.
Galilea Rodriguez.
Kimberly Rodriguez.
Juana Rojas.
Braylin Rosario.
John Rosario.
Jennifer Sanchez.
Jennifer Siafachai.
Samia Sijigana.
George Simo.
Maribel Tamaquiza.
Akasha Torres.
Ruth Tuala.
Kati Tusa.
Alexander Tusa.
Jessica Valle.
Jorgelis Vasquez.
Osmeri Vega.
Brian Vidal.
And Patience Watson.
So as Ms. Agando has told you all before, the procedure that we're going to use so that you guys can come in and actually get your diplomas and any awards that you were awarded. That's going to be off to the side. There are also a photo booth over to the left for you and your families to take pictures. So all we have to do now is get to the business of getting this finalized. So first, let's make sure that all of your tassels are on the right side. Make sure they're on the right side, okay? Not the correct side, but the right side physically, okay? Correct. Derecho, right. La Lara derecho. Thank you. By the power. Oh yeah, stand up. Stand up. Yeah, I wouldn't do that to y'all. All right. By the power vested to me by the New York State Department of Education and the New York City Department of Education, I now pronounce you graduates of the Brooklyn School for Social Justice class of 2022. Thank you, graduates. Thank you, staff, colleagues. Thank you, parents and families. You guys, I'm sorry. After I said that, move it to the left. If you haven't already, I apologize, right? Put it on the left. So congratulations to the graduates, colleagues, parents, and families. Thank you so much. That concludes our ceremony for today. Congratulations. That concludes our ceremony for the day.
You need a mic? Clean the space.
Sorry, just a quick announcement. There is a photo booth to the left of the giant screen. So please, families, feel free to take pictures. Un anuncio, hay una cámara de fotos para tomar fotos al lado de la pantalla grande del lado izquierdo. Por favor, tomen sus fotos. Please take your pictures there too. Thank you.
I'ma push it down.
Hey, 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 hey. Welcome to the good life. Where niggas is COD, won't even get pulled over in they new V. The good life. Let's go on a living spree. Shit, they say the best things in life are free. The good life. It feel like Atlanta, it feel like LA, it feel like Miami, it feel like NY. Summertime shy.
Now throw your hands up in the sky.
So I roll through good. Y'all pop the trunk, I pop the hood. Ferrari. And she got the goods, and she got that ass. I got to look sorry. Yo, it's got to be, cause I'm seasoned. Haters give me them salty looks. Lowry's 50 told me, go ahead, switch the style up. And if they hate, then let them hate and watch the money pile up. I go for mine, I got to shine.
Now throw your hands up in the sky.
Now I go for mine, I got to shine.
Now throw your hands up in the sky.
Hey.
I'ma get on this TV, mama. I'ma push it down.
Hey, 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 hey. Welcome to the good. Let's all celebrate.
mind. On this whole time, I've been at it. If you on the outside, you won't get it. Can't break me, I won't let it, won't let it. And now I feel like a milli. I hope you rockin' with me. Before we was hot like the summer, before the wrist was chilly, before conversations on the terrace with a view. Ooh, you know I always wanted you. Ooh, you know I always wanted to, yeah. All those nights, hoping that we find it. Looking at the sky like thank God that you're with me. You're with me. Running red lights and following the signs. It's been a long ride and I just can't believe. Can't believe we made it. We made it. Celebrate it for the one time. No matter where this all goes, I'ma always be in your mind. And I know I always have you, yeah, cause I did what I had to. The moment it was past due, it ain't magic, it ain't. They said I won't come up with the family and cop a couple Grammys. All the things they said that I can't be. Revenge tastes just like candy. And now we eating up in Paris with a view. Ooh, you know I always wanted to. Ooh, you know I always wanted you, wanted you. All those nights, hoping that we find it. Looking at the sky like thank God that you're with me. You're with me. All the red lights, following the signs. It's been a long ride and I just can't believe. Can't believe we made it. We made it. We made it. Me. Lights, lucky we survived. Those were the times. I thank God that you with me.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Up, down, up, down. 'Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make 'em stay there.
Ludacris going in on the verse, cause I never been defeated and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, get them in the sky for the homies that ain't making it, my folks locked down. I never went nowhere. Know what they saying, Luda's back. Blame it on that contour. The hood call it Luda Yak. And I'm on this foolish track, so I spit my foolish flow. My hands go up and down, like strippers' booties go. My verses still be serving, tight like a million virgins. Last time on a college remix, now I'm on the original version. Can't never count me out, y'all better count me in. Got 20 bank accounts, accountants count me in. Make millions every year, the South's champion. 'Cause all I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there,
table, you know serving me's a no-no. Clean as a whistle as I pull out in my Rolls Royce. Yellow bone passenger, they see it, they say, oh boy. Tell Kelly, back it up, my niggas call me loco. Down for armed trafficking, don't make me pull that fofo. Ask you what you laughing at, represent that mud life. Dirty money, bitch, you better get your mug right. We come together holding hands and holler mud life. We all strapping all black, it's like Bud Light. All we do is win. You riding or what? Cause we riding tonight. Now you riding with me cause you wasn't riding
All I
no
do
right.
is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Up, down, cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Heat in the kitchen.
They wish and I wish and I wish and I wish and they wishing on me. Yeah. I've been moving calm, don't start no trouble with me. Trying to keep it peaceful is a struggle for me. Don't pull up at 6 a.m. to cuddle with me. You know how I like it when you loving on me. I don't wanna die for them to miss me. Yes, I see the things that they wishing on me. Hope I got some brothers that outlive me. They gon' tell the story, shit was different with me. God's plan, God's plan. I hold back, sometimes I won't. Yeah. I feel good, sometimes I don't. Hey. I finesse down Western Road. Hey. Next. Might go down to G.O.D. Yeah. Wait. I go hard on Southside G. Yeah. Wait. I make sure that Northside eat. And still, bad things. It's a lot of bad things that they wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wishing on me. Bad things. It's a lot of bad things that they wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wishing on me. Yeah. Hey, hey. She say, do you love me? I tell her only partly. I only love my bed and my mom.